How's it going? How's it going? How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another exciting episode of Survival on American Falls with Smitty. And as you can see, it's still April the 2nd. And right now it's 1:22. We're still in the same day. We purchased this property. We sold off those cows. We sold off our grains that we had. We purchased this property too. And now we're back off of this field, getting this field harvest. Like I said, I want to go ahead and get these fields ready and out the way. That's where everything will be dead, and I don't have to worry about it in the long run. I'm trying to keep on top of everything. That's where we want, like we just was or whatever. Trying to catch back up on things. We got a little bit behind on things, but now we back straight. We off in our new field. Getting these sunflowers harvested or whatever, and as y'all know, I like to go around and get my header passes out the way. So I did start my header. I did do a header pass around this whole field before I turned the camera on. When I got back there, that's when I turned the camera on and started recording. And we're actually getting a pretty good deal off this field. If you look right here, let's say we got right now it's a 75% yield bonus and 50% fertilized or whatever. And like I say, this is my second hopper to be exact. Yeah, this is my second hopper. Yeah, so we already unloaded a load of sunflowers already. That's why the semi truck is over here. By the time I made it back around with the full header pass and started coming down this way some, I was full or whatever. So that's why I just waited. That's why I did that. Got that first load on out of there. Then I turned the camera on. Oh yeah, and another thing. I don't know if y'all noticed, but this is our new harvester. It's like the other one that we have over at the other property, but it seems like for some reason this one here has more horsepower, or it goes through the field better than my other one that I have. That's why that's another reason our funds are back down. So we did end up getting 30,000 off of that harvester that we had. They did end up giving us 30,000 on that harvester. Then we end up paying 300,000 for this harvester here. Yeah, so it was on the sale. The lease of the used vehicle menu or whatever. So it was leased out. It was partially used or whatever. Apparently somebody had bought it brand new. They put it in the field, started working, and ended up packing it back up and taking it back to the dealer. And when it been took off the dealership or whatever and been put in the field once, then that literally takes away from it actually being a new harvester anymore or whatever. So we end up getting a good deal off of it or whatever. We end up getting a real good deal on it. And I'm also going to see about taking our harvester that we got now and trading that one in for this exact version that we have here. Like I say, they're the exact same version. It's just with the other one, I think it has the dual wheels on the front or whatever. But I still don't see how you would think with the dual wheels that would make it better. Move better off in the fields or whatever. I don't know if that add more weight to it, it brings it down more or not. I'm not exactly for sure on that part there. But that's what I'm thinking about doing, trading in our other harvester that we have over at the main property. The one that we use for when we harvesting our oats and soybeans and stuff or whatever. So I'm gonna end up taking that one there in or whatever, selling it off and getting this one here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to see if we can get this field here finished. I want to finish this field here up on this episode. And not only do I want to finish this field up on this episode, or when I say finish the field, I mean 100% finish this field, like at least try to 100% finish this field. So once we finish harvesting this right here, once we finish harvesting this field, I'm gonna just park my harvester over there on my grass, over there by my grass field, and I'm gonna get to start. And I'm gonna start. I'm gonna actually start plowing this field up, to be exact. Well, you know what? With the way things going, so what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna go ahead and put Jimmy on this field here, and have him to go ahead and start plowing this field up for me or whatever. So let me get this set up. Let me get this semi set up over here, so I can then run over there and grab the plow and let him start plowing or whatever. And this way, hopefully, he's not moving that fast where he'll come catch me. Yes, I know, I'm running through my crops. I'm running through the center row, so it's not messing up the crops or anything. Okay, get that started up right there. And see what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna see if I get this. I'm gonna get this header pads did here, and then I'm gonna shoot straight on down. And as y'all can see, I did have to come in here and do a little work to this ground. I had to widen this path up right here. That's why we'll be able to get in and out of our field with no problems. So yeah, as you see, we had to widen this field up, so that means we cut some of that field there off, but that's all right. It's just a little alpha grass field or whatever, so that would be all right. Our crops field is more important right now or whatever, because our grass field, we have 2 big grass fields over there by the main farm anyway that we getting our hay with or whatever. Like I say, right now we still doing TMR. Like I said, we're gonna stop doing TMR, feeding our cows TMR. It's just right now I still have plenty of mineral feed off in there for the time being, and I still have plenty of straw, hay, and silage in there. So right now we just gonna use up everything that we have in there before we swap over to straight hay for the time being. As a matter of fact, when we get on this stretch or whatever, once I get him set up, once I go get back in my harvester, I want to jump in the menu right quick, and so y'all can see that part, so I can show y'all something on there right quick on what I'm talking about on the food or whatever. Like, and they say they have certain time, like certain things they eat first. They have a order the way they eat that they eat they food or whatever. Like the first thing they eat is TMR, then it's hay, then it's grass, then it's protein, and the protein is what I haven't been able to figure out yet. Get that lowered back down and turned on. Let's get back in this field, finish harvesting up these sunflowers. I was about to say soybeans. Oh well, but yeah. So like I said, we got a lot going on right now or whatever. Say we keep moving along or whatever. We sitting at $223,000 right now or whatever. And another thing, probably in the next episode too, we will see about getting that other property sold that I was talking about. We will see about go ahead and getting that right there sold off for the time being. Then once we get that sold off, that'll add money to our account, and we'll see about going from there. We also have some grass bales that's still in the process of fermenting from just recently when we cut our grass. So we're waiting on those to finish fermenting or whatever. So hopefully they should be done next month. Which would be May, and once we get those, once we look and see that those are fully fermented, we're gonna go get those bales there loaded up and get those sold off. Like we still have some bales that we've been had too that we never sold off, I was holding on to them because of the simple fact we sold some off, but I was holding on to some too because of the simple fact I was still gonna be making TMR for the time being because we still had plenty of mineral feed in there. We still had plenty of hay and straw and everything in there. So right now, we still making TMR for our cows right now, so they still getting fed. Supposedly what FS22 said the best thing to feed the cows or whatever. But I want to stop doing the TMR, but I done read up on a little bit more about it, and they say that with the feeding them the TMR or whatever, it don't necessarily show the like I say, they off just a little bit or whatever. But with the TMR, you actually get 15 to 20% more yield bonus on your milk yield too or whatever. So that's why I'm still kind of hesitant on if I want to go with straight hay or do the TMR too or whatever. Oh yeah, and that's another thing too. We still got milk that we need to go sell off. I think we got like 320 some thousand liters of milk or something like that. I'm gonna get this row here started. I'm gonna see about clicking into the menu so I can go check this out right quick for y'all. Okay, let's check and see how much milk we have right now. Okay, so right now we have 411,000 liters right now of milk. And let me I wanted to show y'all the thing I was talking about these cows or whatever on the feed. Okay, you see the productivity is 80. The milk they got there right there, 411,000 liters. Hold on, let me check, make sure I'm going straight. Okay. All right, I just wanted to make sure I was still going straight. I'm not moving off or anything or whatever. I wasn't getting off, so I wasn't missing anything. That's why I clicked back there. Okay, so the straw, we got 30,000 liters of straw. We need to took them off with some more straw. Total capacity efficiency is 178 liters, 329 liters of that's the total amount. Right now they out of total mixed ratio. They ate all the total mixed ratio, so now they're eating the hay, which is the second thing they eat, which is 119,000 liters. And then grass is up to 80%, and we got 59,000 liters of that, and the protein is 10% and 0 liters on that right there or whatever. So that's what I was saying about that. And with the alpha hay, I put the alpha hay in, and it still don't read the sign. It still don't put up the thing about the protein part or whatever. So I'm not exactly for sure how you supposed to do that. I'm gonna see about looking into that, doing a little bit more research on that part there or whatever, so I can try to get that spot there to start filling up too at the same time. Okay, I'm gonna need to go get this semi out the way, but that semi gonna end up being the Jimmy way. So let me just hop out of here right quick so I go hop in the semi and get it moved over. Yeah, I'm gonna just move this semi over here on the grass for the time being. I think we should be good. We don't need to I don't think we may have to unload again. No, we should. I say that, but I don't think we'll be able. We shouldn't have to unload again. But I no telling what, because they say it's a 75% yield bonus on this field or whatever, and it's a bigger field. And this right here, a nice little piece that's still left or whatever. So who knows? Like we up to 60% now or whatever. So we may be good, we may not. And as y'all can see, I got everything loaded up over this way, ready to go. All ready to go. I got my panel sit right there. I got the seed and fertilized topped off in there too. So all we gotta do is finish harvesting this field, let Jimmy finish doing what he's doing, and we go come back in and get this field planted, was seeded back with sunflowers. That's what we're going back with, sunflowers. That's what we planted in our other two fields over there too. Sunflowers is what we're going with. Like I say, it's the crop that give us the most, just like in our other fields over there by our main farm. the 3 big fields that we have over there, 3 of our fields that we have over there, we got soybeans going in those fields, and the other big field or whatever, where the biggest field, I think the biggest field, we actually have oats in that field, since that's the only field that we're getting straw swaths out of. So I use that bigger field to put to do the oats or whatever for our straw bales. All right. We done got all of that finished. We done got this finished up. So I'm gonna get this right here. I'm finished unloading this here. Unload this harvester. Once I finish unloading this harvester, I'll go get it parked up over that way. Yeah, by the way, if you're new to the channel, if you could go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. Like the video, share the video, turn on all post notifications, and help me reach that goal of 100 subscribers if you could. But yeah, so now that we got all of that right there emptied out, we'll get this here turned on around. We're gonna go set this back up on our header trailer, and we'll just go bag the harvester right up to the trailer itself. We're just gonna hook everything up. We're gonna leave it right here. I'm not gonna go and put it up right now. As you can see, I also had to cut a few trees down right there. Get this harvester folded. All right, we got that folded up. Pull right here, hook up to that. All right, now we can shut our harvester down. And we can hop in our tractor. Let me rinse this plant off right quick, y'all. Hey, let me rinse this plant off right quick, y'all. But yeah, so I'm liking the that we was able to come in here, purchase this nice big field that we have here. It's gonna make a difference on our crop levels or whatever. So we're gonna be getting way more. See, like what we getting out this field here, we're probably getting more. If I'm not mistaken, I think we're getting more out this field here than we actually was getting out of that. Than we actually getting out those other 2 fields that we have over there. So with that being said, we're gonna have a lot more crops, which is exactly what we want. To have more crops, the more money. It's just you just know with that being said, it's more work that we have to do. More fields, another field that we have to keep our own and pay attention to, come check all the levels in or whatever. Right now we're good on everything, so we should be good to go. I had to bag up a little bit just so we can get this right here 100% lined up right. Okay, all right, now we lined up right. Let's get that drop turned on, and let's get to it. Let's get to put these sunflowers in the ground. And well, as you know, once we finish seeding this ground, we can also come in and roll this field too. Yes, we'll actually come in and roll this field too. I always roll all my fields. Majority of the time or whatever. Sometimes I forget that step or whatever, and see with that rolling step, that rolling process step or whatever, it gives you extra, it boosts your yield bonus too. It takes your yield bonus up too. That's why I like to make sure everything is did right on all of my fields. That like now, I'm sitting here planting this down. Okay, so no, we don't need, I was thinking that we needed lime on this field, but apparently we don't need any lime. Let me check behind myself and see if we're gonna read up need lime back here where we just planted. Okay, it's saying it just need rolling right now. Okay, so yeah, we're cooking with grease, y'all. We're cooking with grease. We're cooking with fish grease. Yeah, see, that's why I like to have my camera set the right way, so I can know when I move over too far and if I miss a spot or anything, to keep me from having to go back and bag up like I just did. That's wasting time when I could just do it right the first time. Now see on this here or whatever, see like the parts that he missing up there, I'm gonna actually leave those parts right now for the time being. Yes, I can run straight over it and put some flour down over there, but at the same time, it's the yield bonus, the potential yield bonus on that area is gonna be different from the rest of the field. And like I say, I like to do all my fields right. So we just gonna wait on that. How is he done already? Hold on. Give me just a second, y'all. I don't see how he done when he still got plenty of work to do. Okay, I see what it probably is. He went over here and got stuck. It probably what it was. He went over there and got stuck. No, he didn't get stuck. He just parked it here and said he was done. So let me get him turned around right quick. Drop it on down. Cutting that up, tearing that up while I'm right here. It is turned around right, so we can get him back set up right. Yup, let him go on down here. I'm gonna put it back in his possession once I get past this semi. All right, we're gonna let him keep on going and do his job. We're gonna go hop back off in our tractor and we're gonna finish putting these sunflowers in the ground. Once again, if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button for me. Help me reach that goal of 100 subscribers, and also hit that like button, share the video, turn on all post notifications. That's where you'll be notified every time I'm dropping a lit video. Yeah, I'm so excited. I can't wait till I swap over to PC so I can start the FS25. I've been seeing videos on the FS25 and the content they got on there, the equipment that they got on there. I'm really liking it right now. But like I said, I'm gonna wait my turn or whatever, and I'm not gonna rush to get it. I'm not gonna try to put myself in the bind trying to go buy a PC or anything. No, that's out the question. I have a family that's more important than this game or whatever. So yeah, but I will be swapping over. But for right now, for the time being, this is what we're doing. We're still on FS22. We're putting this good content out on here. Like I say, I'm kind of thinking to take this series on out. What in the world is going on with my tractor? It's as if it got stuck turning. I don't know what just happened there. Alright, at this little spot here, and shoot straight up again. Start back hitting our up and downs. I just want to get that little header pass down at the bottom on out the way. Since he passed plowing on that end there or whatever, I just want to go down a certain amount so I can get that header pass done so I can have a good turnaround ratio when I go back down or whatever. But yeah, like I say, like I was saying in the last video too or whatever, like I say, if any of y'all ever have a suggestion on anything about that y'all send in the episodes or whatever, if it's something that you think I'm doing wrong or it's something that you want to see in the episode, drop a comment down in the comment section. Let me know. I'll get back to, I read the comments and I get back to you and let you know about that content. If you want to see something added in the series or whatever, I'll let you know which episode we're gonna end up trying to add that on or whatever. Like I say, when we first started this series or whatever, we had chickens and everything at one point, but then we end up having to get rid of our chickens because of we got pallets spawning over at our 2 sheep pastures. We got pallets spawning over at our 2 sheep pastures. Then we have pallets spawning at our spinnery. Then we have pallets spawning at our tailor shop or whatever. It was just getting to the point where it's being too many pallets out at a time or whatever, so some things will stop putting out until I go and get the other pallets or whatever that was in the process in the middle of fields needing being done or whatever, grass needing being cutting or whatever, fields need plowing or something. It was always something I was end up doing where I didn't just have the time to go get it, and it put a hold on the productions or whatever. So we end up taking the chickens out or whatever. So we had chickens and we were selling the eggs off or whatever. But now we don't have chickens. We end up selling off all our chickens and ended up selling off our chicken coop that we had. See, look, I thought for sure I was gonna have that. It's been up little spots like that or whatever that mess you up, and you know, I know it's just a little spot. It's not gonna really make a difference, but that little spot, that's a couple bristles that I'll be missing on my harvest or whatever. That's a spot that'll be blank when everything grows. But yeah, so we're gonna keep on getting everything did in this field here. What is you blocked on? Hold on. He's blocked. Okay, I guess the harvester is blocking him. He's in the process of trying to turn around right now. No, you don't need to turn around right now. What you need to do is just back up. Go ahead and finish getting this strip right here. And what I need you to do, finish getting this strip here. Then you can go turn around and do whatever. There you go. Like I say, these AI workers, you have to keep an eye on them or whatever. But like I say, that's why I don't really like to use the AIs as much or whatever. Like I say, but I started using them to get more content in the episodes, get more done out these fields or whatever, with us steady upgrading to bigger fields or whatever. I'm trying to get more done in one episode is what I'm doing. So if y'all could work with me on that or whatever, I know I'll be having to stop and go get the AI set back or whatever, which I call them Jimmy, my helping hand or whatever. Gotta give your AI a good name or whatever. Hey, he's part of the work crew. So whip this around like this here. Whoa, look at that. We were right beside that. Ain't that something? We literally slid right beside that part there. And apparently he stopped again. Y'all give me just a second. Oh my goodness. Okay, well let me move the truck out your way then. Let me move the semi out your way so you can get to it. Okay, now I got the semi way over here. You know what? I'm gonna put it way over here now. Get that turned off, put that cover on. We're gonna let him finish doing his job. We're gonna go get back off in the field so we can do our job. Whoa, dude, don't hit me, don't hit me. But yeah, so we get back in here, finish harvest. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Would you look at that? Would you just look at it? I don't know if some of y'all have seen that little clip on that with that dude there or whatever. I love that clip there. Would you just look at it? Would you just look at it? But yeah, so once again, if you could go ahead and hit the subscribe button for me, like the video, share the video, turn on all post notifications, that way you'll be notified every time I drop a little video. And with all that being said, that'll just about do it for this video. I'll catch y'all in the next one, and I'm out.